Welcome to the 29 video of recording myself in front of camera and in front of mirror also to improve my English speaking and also the confident. The thing that I'm doing this thing every day, I should have to open this gate also for better light purpose. I don't know if it's coming in a great way or not. I'm looking very dull in the camera right now. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, that's even look greater than compared to the previous one. So yeah, that's a great. Today, I really have a lot of thoughts that buzzing my mind. That thing is that I just watch nowadays. I'm watching a lot of times. I know the reason. I know why I'm doing this. The thing is that uh, now I'm feeling guilty about the thing that I can put those times in kind of a things where I can be sure that okay I'm doing something rather than wasting the time. So if these are the thoughts coming into my mind, I should have to take an action towards these things. And also like okay, today I started that I have to learn tongue twisters every day because it's very important to build a very bold character of the speaking thing. So you sounds clearly and more attractive to others when they listen someone is speaking very clearly. So this is the thing that I'm developing in myself. And the other thing is that about the English grammar and vocabulary, I have not touched vocabulary since 1 or 1.5 month. I don't know, for 1.5 month. I don't know what's the reason for these things or this delay thing. uh, I know the reason actually. Just I'm just skipping that part. And every day I think that okay, I really don't need that things related to those things. Actually, really need those things, but like I have to create contents, and all the time I have to think about the content which I don't usually think, and I don't think in that way. I'm just saying the thing is that I'm watching a lot of times in the social media and other kind of things, and now I'm just feeling bored by recording this video, and I'm thinking that okay, that's enough for today. I should have to stop the video. What are the things stopping me? Like I think that what I have to do, I don't have the clear picture in my mind. So what happened today is that I met a person who's very great and very intellectual also, and we ended up discussing about the philosophy. And I got to know that that person was not a great, just he knows about the basic of the philosophy. So he ended up asking me about the gods, what are the relations of the humans, and do you believe in that thing or not. If anybody or any person asking about this kind of a question, they really don't know about what god is, what is the concept of these things. They just have the idea, and just want to they just want to hear that okay, you should have to say there's no god kind of a thing exist. The problem in philosophy is that it's very complicated to say anything related to that particular idea. It's like it's isn't kind of a thing that you can say okay, this thing exists or this thing doesn't exist. Whatever you will going to say, you have to give the proofs uh, by the logical, and by at the point where we can observe it. Even though if we are not able to observe that thing, we have to be in a logical way that we can accept that thing. So what happens in all the reasons that we ask the questions, and they ended up saying that okay, this thing is beyond your logic, and cause this thing is beyond your logic, you are not able to understand those things. The thing is okay, this is a very great idea that that thing has to be beyond our logic, but those things or those scriptures gods represent a illogical thing. they're not kind of a beyond logic. They, we can categorize those things at a illogical thing, uh, which is not a logical thing. That's the thing. And I think, yeah, I really don't have anything to say today, but I have to say, I guess, like, it's pretty hard for me. It's pretty hard. There's some kind of a self doubt, and I'm still building the habits thing. I have not finished the book yet. I started reading Rangbhoomi also. Then I started Alchemist, The Alchemist, which by Paulo Coelho. I think that book is very easy and very shortly, so that I have to finish that book at first, cause that, so that I can get the kind of a feeling that okay, I have done some book, and kind of a feeling of the doing something. Like when I don't read books uh, after too many days, I get feel kind of a anxious and nervousness in myself that okay, I'm not learning anything, or I'm not spending my time in a true sense that I have imagined my time has to be in that way. So it's pretty hard for me. And yeah, after this video, I have also decided that I should have to record about the storytelling videos, and I am seeing that I am making the voice modulation, which is great for me, which is really great for me. I was talking to my friend, and I used that thing. It was kind of a natural that thing. Uh, but the thing is that whenever I was using voice modulation, I get to remember that okay, this is voice modulation that I'm using right now. But yeah, I use some voice modulation while talking to them. Whenever the topic comes, I was like okay, yeah, that's the point, and that has to be. So these are the voice modulation that we have to use. Voice modulation can be a higher pitch and a lower pitch, uh, or at the medium pitch also. So in that way, yeah, like it's benefiting me in by learning those kind of things, by developing those kind of skills. And also I have to be very confident in these kind of things, very confident, so that I don't have to bother a lot about these things. The thing about this is that I have to be super confident, super storyteller, a great speaker without any fumbleness, hum, without any fumbleness, any kind of a irritation, or any kind of a error in my words while speaking. And I have to be very clear at speaking, and also for the variety of speaking, like if I have to talk about a lot of things, a lot of genres, I need vocabularies, which is very important. I If I have to speak about other subjects, the genre, that field, I have to know about that kind of a vocabulary. The basic vocabulary is very enough. The thing is that I'm at a position where I can talk about everything. I can make the big sentences without using those single word. Like I can describe that single word in a big sentence. The thing is, if I'm gonna learn the vocabulary, it will going to help me, and the impression that you will going to create to others, it is very great. You don't have to be, like those kind of very high kind of a vocabulary where people will not gonna kind of thing that where they can't even know okay what this is, what he is talking about. So in that way, we really shouldn't have to do that. It would be very bad while talking to them in that way. They would think okay, might be he is super genius, or might be he is boasting. And if they are very close to you, they know who you are, what you do, they will gonna find out you are just boasting about using those things, and the respect will going to decrease in front of them. and you will going to think that okay, I because I have used those kind of vocabularies, those hard vocabularies that nobody can ever speak and nobody has ever known about those things, then they will gonna respect me. This isn't the case in reality. It's very opposite kind of thing. So yeah, like I was very eagerly ready to end this video. I should not have to do that, but yeah,